Okay, vloggers, sorry, I look so weird. I was covered in dog hair. If you can't see that too well. What was I gonna say? I'm sorry. I had this all planned out what I was gonna say, and then I played with my dogs for like 4 minutes, and I trapped them, and then it was like, I don't remember what I'm gonna say anymore. I had fried chicken for dinner again. Lovely. I had another lemon, so like my lips are I'm a good kisser. I'm gonna just, guess that I'm a really good kisser because I've eaten a lot of lemons in my days. Don't know if you can hear it when I whisper like that. I'm sorry. So, yeah, it's like perfect kissing right there. JK, I'm not gonna do that. That's creepy. Nah, I'm just gonna go. Kissing's. Why am I talking about this? This is something you guys gotta talk about, like with your friends or something, not me. So yeah, you guys saw my artwork. I drew some pictures for you guys last night. I drew video. I shot a video of me drawing, and that actually turned out to be a really good art picture. I started a little bit into my book, and I'm gonna go and get the beginning part so I can read it to you guys because it's really cool. So yeah, let's go get it. Really dark in here, so you guys probably can't see. But I also gotta be quiet because my parents are doing stuff, and I don't want them to know that I'm doing this because they're annoying. Okay, here we are back in the light. So yeah, okay, why I wasn't loud and talking all the time? Because my parents were doing something, and I'm really not supposed to talk when they do that because it's like they can hardly hear already. Alright, let me read the first. Here's just, something I'm kind of reviewing it with. It's just a rough draft. It's not final. See? Not rough draft, just final. Broken Hearts is a book I am in the middle of writing. The main characters are Blood, who is a big black wolf who usually has blood staining his fur. Silver, she is a female, a little smaller than Blood, but bigger than most females. And Scratch, who is black with scratches all over his body inflicted by his old pack and family. And Storm, she is a white-furred Arctic wolf. She has a black stream that rides along her back and tail. She is the smallest of the pack, but she plays the biggest role. Next paragraph. Now these aren't normal wolves that you'll see scavenging around. No, these wolves have the powers of the elements. Of fire, water, earth, lightning, ice, air, mist, light, and darkness. Yeah, that's pretty cool right there. Their powers tell them who they are, but most of them must learn how to use their powers for good and control them. Among these wolves are the gods Sun and Moon. The Sun God is a powerful elder of the main pack called Day, and the Moon was another strong, powerful elder of the night pack. Sun was a bright, beautiful female. She was wise, but a little hot-headed. She was actually very... In my characters that I've created, she is, she's kind of a golden, yellowish wolf. But she is hot-headed. She acts before she thinks and everything. And she's just one of those, she's on top of everything. Now, when I'm talking about these gods, this is before they all had powers. Okay? This is how the powers came to be. Right? Moon was a kind, handsome male. One day they fell in love and were torn apart by their packs. Next page. Now, this is only something I came up with in about 40 minutes, so it hasn't been quite finished. I'm probably going to add more to it, It's only a rough draft. Alright, now I keep going. Sun and Moon were in a war for a forbidden love. Sun was in another pack war with the Hunter's pack. And they were a very elite pack that hunted a lot of other wolves just for the fun of it or to get money. Kind of like like spies do and all that, and undercover cops, stuff like that, where they go looking for missing wolves, people, murderers, all that. She was killed one day by one of the hunters. She was scavenging out one of the tracks, and she was scavenging out one of the tracks when she was ambushed. Just as daybreak happened, her pack drew the symbol of the sun on her forehead with wolf blood. Like, they found her body all mangled and destroyed, and what they did was they took her to a sacred rock. And it was the Rock in Two, which was a cracked rock. It was a cracked rock that symbolized the pack wars. So they set her body on one of the on one side of the crack, and they drew the symbol of the sun. And I will also be showing you guys some of these symbols probably later today. I'll draw out some of this stuff because I do need to do that. Alright. Okay. Moon was later informed, and if you don't understand what informed means, it means he was told about it. He ran to her lifeless body. He felt so much sorrow he died the same day of a broken heart. His pack drew the symbol of the moon on his forehead with the wolf blood and placed him on the other side of the cracked rock. They died the same day, their bodies entwined like the yin and yang symbol, which is the black and white symbol of the Japanese yin and yang for peace. It's actually a really cool symbol. Later that day, when the sun and moon met in the sky and created a solar eclipse, their bodies suddenly dissolved into light and became the sun and moon. After the wolves found out how much those two loved each other, their packs came together and became one pack. Their newly formed pack was called Broken Hearts. Now, the eclipse didn't just bring the packs together. What they didn't know was Sun and Moon had created powers for every wolf in the Broken Hearts pack, which gave them an advantage against other packs and everything. When the packs learned about these powers, they were known great among the land. Many wolves wanted to join the pack to see if they could get powers. They could not. But some wolves used their powers for evil instead of good and helping the land. These wolves were called Nightshade. Nightshade wolves were a very distant pack. They were all from Broken Hearts, but they were outcasts because they used dark powers. Many of them were rejected by others, such as Light and Earth and all that, because they were dangerous, and at night they could cause nightmares that could destroy you. I'm going to actually explain the powers a little bit better because you guys probably don't understand like I did, and the people who helped me write the story. Okay, so there's... I'm going to remember all these. It's going to be a really good story, I'll tell you guys that. So there's fire, water, earth, lightning, ice, air, mist, light, and darkness. Fire means they can create fire from anywhere they want, but they need to learn to extinguish the fire, which means to put it out safely without harming others. These wolves mostly used their powers during the winter when it was needed, or on cold nights, to keep families safe, or they used it to protect the land. Water wolves with the element of water, could freeze water at their own will, but they also needed water to stop rain, and to get water for packs, and for healing. Now, some of these wolves who were water elements, they were known as healers. They were the only ones that could heal. Water and then earth were the only two that could heal. Any other wolves tried to heal and it wouldn't work out too well. Water and earth generally have pups together and stuff. because, you know, they're healing and stuff, and they're the better powers. You know, they can, I guess, mate with any wolf they want and have pups with whoever, but the powers do not depend on the parent. The powers depend on the wolf pup itself and how it decides to use the powers. So like I said, alright. And I won't go too deep into the details. But dark-powered wolves, wolves with the power of darkness, had a bit more of a problem. They were rejected in families and were outcasts, and mainly not used for anything unless war or death was involved. Many wolves were afraid of wolves with dark powers, even when they were sweet. Now, at one point, you know, each wolf gets 2 powers, and it's only because of parent history and all that. Put that there. But this stuff is very critical and everything. Alright, and you know, I'm not going to say my characters are evil, but Blood, Scratch, and Silver don't start out as too good. They kind of start out as evil. And Storm and Silver kind of playing a role in turning the wolves good. Silver, you know, she isn't all that bad. She actually longs to be good. And Storm kind of helps her out with this to convince the males on being good. And it's a really cool story, and I can't wait to do some of the artwork for it, and maybe make some little cartoon videos. I don't know. I gotta figure out how to do that, but I think it's gonna be really cool when I'm finished and stuff, because, you know, I've already got a couple sketches made out. I'm not gonna show them because they're not really that good. They're only sketches, but you know, when I make the really good ones, I'll definitely show them on here, and yeah. But again, I'm really excited. This is gonna be a big, this will be a big journey for me. If you guys watch like little, I don't know why, but Briar Horse cartoon videos and stuff, you know, like Conquering Tide and all that, it really is cool. Let's go over here. But yeah, you know, much better light in here. I like it much better. Alright, and I think that's really it. But if you want to hear more about my story, comment or, you know, email me. I think I have the email address. It'll be listed in the description and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of it. Alright. Also check out my website, guys, you know. Ashley's Blog 123 at yola.com. And I'll also post that in the description. But I think the my email is set up to go there. But if you can't reach me at that email, go to ashleywilliamsr.com at Yahoo. Or, you know what? Don't do that. Mainly because I just used my old email that I don't use anymore. Sorry. Alright. Bye, guys.